Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So, okay, now what's happened? You dated someone. Okay, y'all have dated woman number two. It's been a couple of months. Everything's going really well. You've already told the other ladies like, okay, I'm gonna date this person exclusively. I really want to get to know this person. Why then are you afraid to present a label? So I want to get into
Ooh.
labels. This lack of accountability simply gives people an excuse to walk about breaking hearts as if they are entitled to it. He acts like you're in an exclusive relationship and seems like he's really into you. But when it comes to actually claiming you as his girlfriend, he says he doesn't like relationship labels. Should this be a red flag for a woman? And why don't
Absolutely.
guys?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that is a
Absolutely a red
major
flag.
red
It's
flag.
Yeah, that is
absolutely.
a red flag. That means he's not really into
He
you.
don't.
That means that not only means he's not into you. That means that he has something else on the side.
Because the
Yeah.
problem is,
Yeah.
like, the guy is not saying he's not into a even though that's what he's saying. That's not the truth. Because if Rihanna came around and said, "Hey, I want you to be my boyfriend," he'd say yes. So the problem is, he just doesn't want you. So
Yeah.
when you see those red flags and that's what you want, like, you got to cut that off right then and there.
But also more importantly, he doesn't want you, but you still have something that he wants.
You're an option.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So at the table right now, y'all are confirming that if a guy does not want to give you a label, he is lying. Like
But
basically everything
how
he's been
far
doing is
into
a
this?
lie.
We talking
Yeah,
about,
we
like,
also have to
he's
look at
making
all
you
things.
exclusive, and
No,
Let's say
So-
at this
so-
point y'all have been, talking and such for
no, because the
5
thing
months.
is, he doesn't see you. If he doesn't
6
put a
months.
label with you, then he doesn't see you as somebody working in a label, regardless of who, how long it was.
Well, let me rephrase that. If he doesn't give the label that you're looking for, then because if it's because a man would make it clear what he wants you to be to him.
right.
Like it's not going to be any secret. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to be straightforward. He's going to tell you that I want to be something serious with you.
So he's keeping his options open.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's exactly
Yep.
what he's doing. So
Yeah.
what
Yep.
it is he sees you as a potential person to be with long term, but he feels that there's still something better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
And if
Yep,
that's the
yep,
case,
He's still playing the
That's
film.
exactly.
Yep.
That's what it is. That's the honest truth. You're a great girl. You are wifey material, but I still feel that there is something better out there for me. So I don't want to put a label on this just in case that
person
stuff
come
comes
around.
by, and I can tell you, well, we
Yep.
weren't together. So I mean,
Also,
it is what it is.
I don't feel like a dog
Right.
because I didn't necessarily cheated on you because we weren't together.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do that.
So at
'Cause-
what point, if you don't get the label, should a woman cut it off?
Well, this is what I would say. If you find that that person is a good match for you, you like the characteristics, the issue is that they're not wanting to progress the relationship as quickly as you need to keep your options open. So you
Yes.
should still be dating around
Yes.
as well. So what I do, and giving away a few of my secrets, what I do is I'm interested in this person and we're spending a lot of time together, right? But we're not moving forward on the trajectory that I want. I'm gonna start dating other people and I become less available to that person. And what that does, if that person is really interested in you,
It forces
that
them
forces
to
that
make the
person
time for
to
you.
make the time for me and to like make some moves because they kind of see it slipping away. Now, I'm not forcing them to say that we need to be in a relationship, but I am showing them that look, my time is valuable. I know what I want, and if you're not in a space to give it to me, then I can go somewhere else. Because at the end of the day, I'm attractive and someone else is going
okay.
like,
But also, they need to tell up front what they're looking for. So when me and Lori first dated, she told me up front she wanted to be married. So I knew to progress with her to be married is what her goal was. So they have to, are they being truthful in the stuff they're actually saying?
And
for
she
it?
told you that when, like the
Very early on.
like
Very,
third date, first date.
probably the first, probably first or second date.
And to match what Daryl said, when me and Danny got official, she let it be known that we ain't gonna be dating for like forever. You got a time limit,
Mm-hmm.
and if we still together within that time limit, and you don't propose and we don't get married, then that's it. Cause she was like at the point where she's looking forward to progress into something more than just being a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to be petty and wait till the time limit expired and then propose the day after.
That would have been dope.
But circumstances led to something else.
But here's the question: if you would have bypassed that, what she said her standard was, would she have walked away?
I think Danny, knowing Danny, she definitely would have. If she said this is what I want and this is what I'm looking for, and Rodden said that's not where I'm going or where I'm at, I believe Danny would definitely have walked away.
And I'm saying that for a reason, because a lot of women need to be like Danny, where don't be afraid.
I mean, this is like twice that she tried to leave me, and I said nah.
Okay.
But that was before
Okay,
like really.
now you just mess up my.
Okay,
point.
don't try to. Exactly. It's not even about. Like, he just want to try to build his ego back up.
I dig it.
I did want to build my ego back. I don't care.
I dig it. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. So I think a lot of women need to be like Danny, where Danny let it be known what she wanted and what she's willing to tolerate. And if the guy comes back or do certain things that does not match with the standard that you have set, then at that point you should not be afraid to say, okay, because of this, I'm going to do this. And at the end of the day, you have to let a man know what your intentions are.
Right.
And then at that point, he makes a decision on whether or not he still wants to pursue you or do the things that he needs to do for him to be with you. And that's what I think a lot of women are not capable or not comfortable with doing.
Yeah, also they have to understand that dating, we just said, right, dating's a game, right? And in the game, you could lose. Right. And you need to know that that is a outcome that could happen. Like, you have to also, when you're dating, you have to know that there is a scenario that you could just end up old and by yourself.
Yeah.
And never find that person. So you have to, in your mind, you have to be okay with, hey, if I'm single, then I need to be okay with being by myself. And then too many times that they're like, they have this this finish line, by 30 I should have this, and this. By 35 I should have this, and this. And then, you know, when they say guy, you tell guys you're playing, he laughs. And that's not
I've
kind
never
of
heard that.
You never heard that?
Never heard that.
You can't sit there and have these like little stationary like checkpoints. And you have to be okay that, hey, maybe I'm enough by myself. And that also, when you say I'm enough by myself, you let them know that I'm not going to let anybody value me how they should value me. Like, they're going to treat me how I should be treated. And I'm just not going to take anything about it.
And once you set that line or draw that line, don't allow the man to cross it.
Yeah,
I mean,
never
it's
allowed
that
to cross
simple.
it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.